is the time that we want you to get better acquainted with the Lewis family. We want Leroy and Pop to introduce the group.
Well, Polly, I tell you what, since this is 3 generations, why don't we bring around the head knocker right here? He was born in 1905 in Pickens, South Carolina, moved to Lincolnton, Georgia, where we live, and next month he's going to be 87 years old. Are y'all happy to see Pop Lewis? Now, I tell you what, his boss is over there. What about a nice hand for our mother, Mom Lewis? Let's give Mom a nice hand. And they're going to be, October the 5th, they're going to be married 67 years. What about that?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say the best thing ever happened to me is Mom and my children, grandchildren. We're just glad they've been so good to me. And I'd like to start off with the oldest girl.
Start off with this old maid, Pop, and work your way down to me here. People say, how old is the old maid over there? When she come along, the Statue of Liberty was just a little girl. You know, last night we were in Cherokee, North Carolina, and an old man walked up to her and said, well, just how old are you? She said, it's none of your business. He said, I can look at you and tell you've been in business a long time.
This is my oldest daughter, and she does a great job singing and a lot of work, and she helped raise the rest of the Lewis family. Next in line, this is Miggy. Next in line...
Give Miggy a nice hand,
yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Next in line is one that does a great job, whatever we put her to doing, and she walks out with a big smile. Let's keep her smiling. Polly, a nice hand for Polly. Thank you.
This is the Lewis family's Vanna White right here. That's Vanna White, and the old maid is Martha White.
This is the youngest girl, and I especially like her singing, and her name's Janice. A nice hand for Janice. Thank you. Way down to my left over there with the guitar is really the first one of the Lewis family has started playing and singing.
We call him Mr. Mohead. Look at him good. You see more head than more hair.
Let's make Wallace welcome. A nice hand for Wallace.
And now, let them know what happened when I come along.
I can tell you one thing. You can search the whole wide world over and you'll never find another like Little Roy. And let's make him welcome.
Thank you. Now playing the bass fiddle is a nephew belonged to my brother Wallace, homegrown by my brother Wallace. He's Pop's grandson, Mickey, Polly, Janice, and my nephew. What about a nice hand for Travis Lewis? Here's another boy over here. He just turned 20 years old, and he belongs to my sister Janice. A nice hand for another nephew, Lewis Phillips. Let's give Lewis a nice hand.
All right, Leroy, you forgot to introduce one of the people that's helping us here. How about let's make him welcome a friend of ours?
Polly, listen, we don't usually carry a drummer, but we got to find this one when we do. Hey, I'm so sorry, Joel. He drove all the way from over in Waynesboro, Virginia with his beautiful new wife, Ann. What about a nice hand for Joel Lockwood?